In this video, we will prove some complicated identities. One thing you have to keep in mind that you can never shift the terms from left hand side to right hand side or from right hand side to left hand side. You simply have to take one side, solve that and prove it equal to another side. Now here I have cos cube A plus sin cube A plus cos cube A minus sin cube A, here divided by cos A plus sin A, cos A minus sin A. I have to solve it and prove that this is equal to 2. So I will take the left hand side. So what is my left hand side? Cos cube A plus sin cube A upon cos A plus sin A plus cos cube A minus sin cube A divided by cos A minus sin A. Now I can use the identity. I know that A cube minus plus B cube is equal to A plus B into A square minus AB plus B square, and A cube minus B cube is equal to A minus B into A square plus AB plus B square, right? I'll use these identities here. So what will be this part? This is A cube plus B cube. So this will be A plus B. That means cos A plus sin A into A square, that is cos square A minus AB, that is minus cos A sin A plus B square plus sin square A, right? Divided by this term cos A plus sin A. Now same will apply here. I will write this as A cube minus B cube as cos A minus sin A into cos square A minus plus cos A sin A and then plus sin square A divided by cos A minus sin A. Right? Now what will happen? I'll get rid of this. Here also I'll get rid of this. I am left with cos square A minus this plus sin square A. Now cos square A plus sin square A is how much? 1 plus, sorry, this is minus 1 minus cos A sin A. Then this plus. Here also cos square A plus sin square A is 1 and this plus cos A sin A, right? Now this and this will go. I am left with 1 plus 1 which is equal to 2, which is equal to my right hand side. So I have proved that left hand side is equal to the right hand side. Here I cannot use any identity because I don't see any 1 minus cot squares A, tan squares A. So simply I will convert everything into sin and cos. So what will I do? I will convert this tan A into sin and cos. So this will be my sin A. This will be my left hand side. Sin A by cos A divided by 1 minus cos A by sin A. Here cot A I can write as cos A by sin A and then divided by 1 minus sin A by cos A, right? Now here this can be written as it is sin A by cos A. Here I can take sin A as LCM and I will get sine A minus cos A, right? Plus cos A sine A as it is. Here I can take cos A's LCM. I am left with cos A minus sine A, right? So further this can be written as sine A by cos A into this sine A will come up, and in the denominator I have sine A minus cos A, right? Same here, I will have cos A by sine A into this cos A will come up, and in the denominator I will have cos A minus sine A, right? So further this will be sine square A upon cos A into sine A minus cos A, and here it will be cos square A divided by sine A into cos A minus sine A. Fine. Now what I will do is, this is cos A minus sine A, this is sine A minus cos A. I will make this also as, this is sine A minus cos A, this is cos A minus sine A. So I will make this also as sine A minus cos A, so that I can take the LCM sine A minus cos A. For that I have to take minus common here. So see what I am doing. I will write this as sine square A divided by cos A into sine A minus cos A plus, sorry, here I will take minus common and write minus cos square A divided by sine A into this also as sine A minus cos A. Now why I have done this? So that I can take sine A minus cos A as LCM. Now what will be my LCM? Cos A, sine A and sine A minus cos A. So what will I get here? This is cos A, sine A. Here we have only cos A and this. So we will multiply this by sine A. So we have to multiply the numerator also by sine A. So that becomes sine cube A. Same here. I have sine A. What is left? Cos A. So that will go here. So I will have cos cube A here. Now we can apply the identity A cube minus B cube is equal to A minus B into A square, which is sine square A, plus AB sine A cos A, plus B square, which is cos square A, right? And in the denominator I have cos A sine A into sine A minus cos A. Now this and this will go. Sine square A plus cos square A is 1 plus sine A cos A, this sine A cos A, divided by, I am only left with cos A sine A. Now if I split this and divide 1 by this and this by this, I will get 1 by cos A sine A plus sine A cos A divided by sine A cos A. This will go. 1 by cos A is sec A into 1 by sine A is cosec A plus 1. Was that my right hand side? Yes, that was my right hand side. So you have proved your left hand side equal to right hand side, right? Okay. Now one more. What we will do with this, we will write the left hand side first. What is my left hand side? It's tan theta plus sin theta upon tan theta minus sin theta. So I will convert tan into sin and cos. So that will be sin theta upon cos theta plus sin theta. And in the denominator, I will have sin theta upon cos theta minus sin theta. Now here I can take cos theta as LCM. So I'll get sin theta plus cos theta into sin theta divided by cos theta. Now here again I can take sin theta minus cos theta sin theta. I can take cos theta as LCM. So I'll get rid of this. So what am I left with? I am left with sin theta plus this, sin theta plus cos theta sin theta upon sin theta minus cos theta sin theta. So in the numerator, I can take sin theta common. What will I get? 1 plus cos theta. In the denominator, I can take sin theta as common. So I'll get 1 minus cos theta. I'll get rid of this. So I'm left with 1 plus cos theta upon 1 minus cos theta. But I want sec theta plus 1 upon sec theta minus 1. So what should I do with this so that the equation remains unaffected? If I divide each term here by cos theta, let me see what will I get. That will not affect the equation at all. Why? Because I am dividing each term by the same number. So 1 by cos theta plus cos theta by cos theta upon 1 by cos theta minus cos theta by cos theta. So this will become 1 by cos theta is sec theta, cos theta by cos theta is 1, 1 by cos theta is sec theta minus 1. That is equal to my right hand side. That's how you have to see what you can do to the equation, resulting equation, so that it remains unaffected and at the same time you are able to prove your left hand side to the right hand side. So your left hand side is equal to right hand side. Oh, one more type of sum. Now in this case, this is a special case. Why? Because you see, you have cot theta and cosec theta, right? Both are connected with each other with the identity. We know that cosec square theta minus cot square theta equals to 1, right? Whenever you have such case and 1 is given in the numerator and denominator, you should always convert this 1 in the numerator with the identity by which they are connected, right? So let's try that. We'll take the left hand side. What is my left hand side? Cot theta plus cosec theta minus 1 upon cot theta minus cosec theta plus 1. Remember only the 1 which is in your numerator. You don't have to do anything with the 1 in the denominator. So we will change this 1. We can write in place of this 1 as cosec square theta minus cot square theta, right? Now in the denominator you have cot theta minus cosec theta plus 1. Now what will this do? This will change this. You can write this as, this is a square minus b square. You can write here this as cosec theta plus cot theta into cosec theta minus cot theta, right? And and in the denominator you have cot theta minus cosec theta plus 1. Now if you look at this term and this term, can we take something common? Yes, cot theta plus cosec theta we can take common. So cot theta plus cosec theta we can take common, and we are left with 1 minus cosec theta minus cot theta, which becomes 1 minus cosec theta plus cot theta, right? And in the denominator you have cot theta minus cosec theta plus 1. Now just have a look at these two terms. This is cot theta plus cosec theta minus and 1 plus. So these two terms are same. They'll get cancelled and you are left with only cot theta plus cosec theta. So now you can convert this cot theta into sine and cos. So this becomes cos theta upon sine theta, and cosec theta you can write as 1 upon sine theta. Now take sine theta as LCM. You will get cos theta plus 1. Is that your right hand side? Yes, you have proved your left hand side equal to right hand side.